Alright, welcome Education Nation. So we're back with another vlog. Today I'm going to take you through a day in the life of me as a doctor in a GP practice. So we've got a clinic in the morning, clinic in the afternoon. As you can see there, morning routine, got up about 6:30. It's about an hour drive, which is quite long commute. I'm there and back, so 2 hours of traveling each day. But to be honest, the route is very, very scenic, especially when it's sunny. And as I said, we've got a busy day ahead, so let's get involved, let's get stuck in, and I'll take you through my day. Like and subscribe, let's go. So just finished up with the first patient of the morning. The consult was about a surgical procedure, vasectomy, which is a form of male contraception, which often can be irreversible, so it's a fairly permanent solution. So I just had to examine him and make sure there was no sort of complications, get a rough history, understanding of trying to answer any questions that he had, and through the procedure, the risks and things like that, and then just need to do the referral. Second patient is called DNA, do not attend, which is a shame really, because it's a wasted slot. So is the way. I'm just going to use the time and catch up on admin. Just finished up the morning, pretty eventful morning. So we discussed the first patient. Following on from that, I saw two pediatric patients, one of which was with an oral thrush, and it was just checking in on them. That's a great thing about the continuity of care. Had another telephone call for someone with abdominal pain. They were worried about infection. Saw another individual who was having quite severe pain in the ribs and also in the elbow. Just went through things, through the history and investigations that they had, etc. Answer any questions and sort of pain management type thing. Another small baby, a little bit of a rash in the groin. Provided some cream with that, and also they had a sort of persistent cough, which is actually quite a common thing that I'm seeing through. Parents are obviously worried about that. But yeah, that's a pretty eventful morning. Went and had a quick bite to eat, nothing special, just some rice there. And then now in the afternoon I've got a what we call minor illness clinic. So for that we have a little bit of less time to see the patients, and typically it's sort of, you know, coughs and colds and things like that, making sure no one's got a chest infection and just checking them over, making sure everything's okay, and investigating things as needed from that. So yeah, that's what we've got for the afternoon. Right guys, so we're back now. Just finished off the minor illness clinic. We're in the car ready to get home. It's about an hour drive home. Minor illnesses, really interesting, sort of coughs and colds. A couple of different ear infections that I saw today actually. So we had a few otitis medias, which is the inner ear infection. We had one guy who also had an outer ear infection, actually two individuals with that. So we prescribed some drops for those. A lot of kids, young kids with sort of snotty nose, coughs and colds, temperatures. Really difficult to tell with them because they can't really communicate what's wrong. Parents often get a little bit worried and concerned, so it's good to just check over them, looking at their tonsils, ears, things like that. So yeah, the minor illness clinics tend to be pretty full on, pretty fast paced, so it was tough to get used to in the first instance, but we managed to get through it, which is really good. As I say, so that's a day done, day in the life. Driving home now, if I've got the energy, I'm going to try and get in the gym as well. We can train as well. But
a few moments later.
In terms of gym, I think we're probably going to call it a rest day today. But hopefully you guys found it useful, showed you a little bit on the day-to-day as what I do as a foundation doctor in the general practice. It's been an eye-opening 4 months. This is actually one of my last days at the practice, so I thought, you know, what better to do than an old school vlog. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, and let's drive home. Cheers, peace.